but this is hard for me. Sorry, I let everything fall on me. But sorry, I only wanna chase my dreams. Sorry, we never wanted the same things. I'm sorry, I wish I could control my heart and control my love, hold you in my arms. I know that I should have said it from the start, that I'm so in love with you, but not in the way that you want me to. Girl, you know that I feel for you, but not in the way that you want me to. It's a ring in a dream, you called on me to be a king. I'm so dumb, but please make this easy for me. Accept that fate has its own reasons. I gave you pain and I don't mean it. If it was up to me, I'd change like the 4 seasons. I just don't think we were meant to go alone. I know that's what you're fighting for. You gave me love and I ignored it. Wish I could run, I'm hiding for it. Cause I'm ashamed that I would go and write another love song, knowing that you're dying for it. So I guess I just had to tell you that I am so in love with you, but not in the way that you want me to. Girl, you know that I feel for you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. Yes, I am on my Puerto Rican timing. Sorry that my sons were leaving to work and yada, yada, yada. I got tied up. Let me do roll call. I know some people don't like roll call when you're on replay, so you could just skip ahead like 30 to 60 seconds. Gotta say hello to my peoples. My Stanley Cup. Uh, I love you too. I get it. I get it. Thank you so much. My rabbit of chaos, hello. Hey, beautiful cat. So good to see you. My Sophie, how you doing? I'm driving home. I get it. Drive safely, mama. Hey, Betty, how are you? Oh shoot, I was supposed to. Sorry, Bliss, Chris, my girl. How are you? I meant to do something. Hey, hola, Maria. How you doing? Hey, Just Jules. How you doing? Um, Secret Treasures. Hello, how are you doing? Shy Shy. Hey, Shawitty Bye. How you doing? Okay, I'm trying to get down. Mikey, hola, how are you? Priscilla, how are you? Shawitty Bye. So I was supposed to unblock Lindsay. Sorry, Lindsay. You were a casualty of war from a long time ago, girl. Oh, listen, let me try to do it now because I don't even know if you tried to chat in here, but just in case, girl. Let me try to get you out of jail, girl, because you're in jail, girl. Let me put my damn glasses on. I have a headache, y'all. I have a headache. I was like debating going live, but I had to. It's my sister's birthday. So I wanted to do that. Where the hell am I? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh. No. User management. Yes, there we go. Okay. Hold on. I don't even know if she wants to chat in here, but it is all right. Because I remember, girl, there was a time when I was like, blockity block, block, block. And I meant to do it before, but you already know. Selfie is the worst assist. Where the hell is you, girl? Where is you, girl? Because unless you're part of the 5%, I really don't see a reason for you to be blocked here. Are you even blocked here, girl? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I know this is some bullshit. I meant to do it before, but I slacked. I don't even see Lindsay here. What the hell, Lindsay? I don't see you, girl. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make sure because then I'll be like, she wasn't here and she was here. I don't see her though. Yeah, I don't see you, Lindsay. So hopefully you should be good. I don't know. Jendi, you are out of jail. You are in jail too. There goes Lindsay. Okay, so Lindsay is out of jail and so is Jendi. She was in jail too. Sorry, y'all. All right, let me save that. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. They were in jail, y'all. I had to remove them from jail. Where's KK? I saw somebody say, hey, KK, my beautiful girl. Hey, Mama Goose, how are you? I often tried to second guess if I could have saved my mom, then my sister from drugs, Hell's bells. I was getting high. Listen, you can't. And I'm so sorry for your loss, your losses. Unblock her, but you have to let go of that guilt because there was no way you could have saved them, as unfortunate as it is. Chris Hansen, hey, how you doing? We're having a secret affair. Me and Chris Hansen are having a secret affair. You got to stop telling people you can't kiss and tell, Chris Hansen. It's our secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. There you go. I unblocked you. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't even realize you were blocked till right now. I went to unblock Lindsay and I'm like, oh shit. Jenny's in jail too. Let me remove her. That was a long time ago. I guess she told JJ go fuck herself or blame it on JJ. My bad. My bad, JJ. Blame it on JJ. She probably said some shit to JJ. I usually get caught in the crossfires of that, but it's okay. Again, unless you're like part of the 5% that you did some shit to me on YouTube, that's the equivalent of you coming here smacking up my kids. We're all good. Clean slate is about to be 2026. I'm done with the stupid shit. You know what I mean? Seriously. Seriously, y'all that were probably fighting with JJ. I swear to God. I can kind of remember her and JJ were fighting. And it was like, oh shit, I got caught in the crossfire. It's okay. Yes. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great day wherever you are, Betty. It's probably night for you. It's still afternoon. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Betty, so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Yeah, so yes, what we have been through it, and it's okay. Some people call it flip flopping. I call it growth, especially if I've never like came at you hard body. Like people that I have, there's like certain people that is beef for life, right? Like, it's beef for life. And then it's other situations where you just learn and you grow and all the things and whatever. You get mad at each other and then you just like walk away from each other. You take a few digs at each other, right? And then you're like, okay, the shit is stupid. I'm done with that shit. That happens a lot. And things like that I don't hold forever, right? So, and that happens, and I think that's the difference between being a flip flopper. A flip flopper to me is like from one day to the next. Like today, you're all kinds of bitches, and then tomorrow I'm like, girl, we good, we family, we cousins, we primas. Like that's weird to me. The immediate shift is always weird to me. It should be gradual, right? Like you should start having a change of heart. Like, okay, maybe you're not the devil I thought you were, and vice versa. But when the shit is immediate, that's weird to me, and I don't know. Yes, I am Latina. I am Puerto Rican. I am Puerto Rican, guilty as hell. Yes, a Puerto Rican from New York, like a double whammy. You get a double whammy with me. So, it's Sunday morning. I know you're always in the future. That shit freaks me out. Can you give me some lotto numbers? I know that's not how it works, but a girl can dream. Give me some damn lotto numbers, please, and thank you. It's not flip flopping. Wait a minute, what the hell? It's jump. It's not flip flopping. Then everyone in this community flip and flop. I agree. I agree, and I listen because I could go on a whole tangent and then Reddit will be mad at me. So I'm trying to be easy. We are all like the munchkins after the house fell on the witch. Exactly. We're like, we're free. We're free. Dancing around on the yellow brick road. Shit, I'm telling you. You know what? And I've been saying it for a few years. I don't want to fight with people. I don't want to fight with people. I don't know if people thought I was lying. Like I'm really trying not to fight with people. Don't get it twisted though. Like I could talk out the side of my neck very easily. I can, right? But I don't set up to fight with people. I don't just like pick a name out of a hat, like, yeah, bitch, I don't like you. Let's go. I'm gonna fight with you. I'm gonna call you out your name. Like you have to keep poking me and poking me and poking me. And then I'm like, okay, bitch, enough. And that's when I come and I lose my shit and I sound like a raven ranting lunatic. But I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hurt people to their soul. Like I don't aim for people's jugulars, but then again, I can't gatekeep other people. Listen, I can't tell you what weapon to bring to a fight. You know what I mean? Like so that's never been my job. But Pick Maria. She could do it. Yeah, let Maria do it. Shit. Maria, man, I was in your chat and I was listening and I was cracking up. And then she said something like, damn, damn. I was like, damn. You know how many times I said that a few times, like, damn. And it's the same thing when I'm listening to Brett. I'll be listening to him and he'll see, I'm like, damn, damn. Shit. That would have hurt my soul had they said that about me. I'm like, fuck. That was serious. Oh, thank you, Shy Shy. That was very sweet. Who are the wieners? Who are, damn it, I can't see it here. She will stab me, then apologize. I'll stab you, and then I'll take you to the hospital. I'll take you to the hospital. Don't worry, Chris Hansen. I will take you to the hospital because that is a stereotype about Puerto Ricans that is very true. We're like knives. Jesus Christ. We like knives, man. Well, not me in particular, but my mother. My mother loved her some damn knives. She would cut a bitch up real quick. Okay, so who are the winners? Damn it, shit, motherfucker. Okay, so Cat, the U.S. Navy vet, Amanda Truly, two Amandas, sorry, Amanda Boyens and Amanda, and rocking the boat are the winners. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, making sure somebody who's blocked didn't get one. Sorry. Yes, I love to cook. That is another stereotype that is very true. The one about 4,000 people living in one apartment, that is very true. I live with my four sons, but they don't live with me. I live with them. They took me in, so it happens. You're so welcome. I hope you had an amazing Christmas, Amanda. Um, yeah, she makes me laugh too. Yep, and you get some food. I will cook you a good meal. I have sons that are chefs too, so it runs in the family. Anyway, I have a headache, but again, I said I was gonna go live, so I wanted to go live. So I'm here. I was listening to Cake. I was listening to Maria first. Well, first, I was listening to Jamie. Early this morning, I was listening to Jamie. I was cracking up with him. The Spit Cup, and then I was listening to KK, and no, 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 no. Then I was listening to Maria, and then I was listening to KK, and I'm like, shit, they just made my day. So I had to, hi, Philly, how are you, my girl? So good to see you, chula. It's bleeding, yes, yes. Let's go and get some empanadas. What will be good to go? I will take you to a cuchi fritos. Oh, we'll be good. We will be good. I haven't heard a good drag sesh. Shit, stop jumping on me in a minute, Maria, ma'am. There was something in me that was missing. Girl, what? It was like, shit. I know I have a fucking. Shh, everybody be quiet. I have a headache. Hey, M to the B, how are you, my girl? Thank you so much. Today is would have been my sister's birthday. May she rest in peace. It is her heavenly birthday. I'm 2 days before Christmas. My sister's 5 days after Christmas. So today would have been her birthday. Hey, Mayday, how are you? I'm in bed with Covina. But wanted to tell you, Cindy, the prank war is on, and my whole family doing the prank. My poor brother-in-law had a fall when my sis did it to him. Oh my God, is he okay though? I hope he's okay. No permanent damage, maybe just his ego and his butt bone bruise. Right, we could deal with that. But that is hilarious. In my last live, we were talking, and Mayday did a prank while in my chat to her husband. Hilarious. I laughed so much. I left out of my live laughing, and I was so happy. And then I told my son because my son had done that prank to me. Put on the Alexa in his bedroom with like this creepy doll and scared the shit out of me. And so I was talking about it. So she did that with the Labubu doll in her kitchen to her husband. So now the whole family's doing it. That is hilarious. Listen, a family that laughs together. I can't think of something that rhymes, but you know what I'm saying, right? They say a family that prays together stays together. I believe that too. But a family that, if there's laughter in the house, I think it's just so healing. Laughter is just so healing. Today is my daughter's 29th birthday. Oh, happy birthday to her, Rabbit. That's right. Your daughter and my sister share the same birthday. I did, Philly. I had an amazing Christmas. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I I really did have an amazing Christmas. I'm looking forward to a new year, um, and just bigger and better things. I'm very blessed. I have amazing sons that they surpass my expectations and my wishes for them, and they make me feel that if God forbid my time ever comes, my sons will be good. You know what I mean? So laughing together, staying together. Facts. Yes. Um. Wait. I skipped 29, Maria. 29. Jesus. I scared the fuck out of my 11-year-old last night, hiding behind the fridge and jumped out as he came upstairs. Got him so good. Oh my God. My sons used to love to do that. They used to get on their hands and knees, and I had to scare them like, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack so they could stop doing that shit. But they love to prank each other. Don't laugh, but what is a labubu? It's like one of those, it looks like a munchie chi. Oh, I'm aging myself. Oh my God. If you're my age, you remember those munchie cheese? They were like furry little things. It's like the new age munchie cheese. It's this little furry little different colors with these little faces, labubus. They're really expensive. People are opening them up to see which ones like really disrespectful in the store before paying for them because they want certain ones. So certain, entitled people are opening them up in the store before paying for them. They're expensive. My daughter-in-law has a whole purse that my son got her, and it has like all these little miniature labubus, and she changes them. They have little pockets for it. It's amazing. Like it's amazing, but they're expensive as hell. Like, no, thank you. That's what they are. They're just like I don't know. I can't describe them. They look like munchie cheese to me. I think all the labubu I bought for my kids and nieces are all in hiding. They're hiding from your ass. For real. They're like, nope, I'm not fucking with her. Listen, and Mayday said she told her kids the only rule is that they cannot leave your damn bedrooms because they're creepy as hell. And I understand. I hit a Bluetooth speaker in my cupboard, almost convinced my husband's respiratory giving house, sorry, was haunted. Your husband's respite giver or respite giver, sorry, that the house was haunted. I thought the house was haunted too when my son was playing that music because nobody was here. It was just me and Stormy, and he waited for me to go out onto the balcony to smoke a cigarette. Again, this was like 16 months ago. I don't smoke anymore. Well, I smoke my vape, so that's not true, but I don't smoke cigarettes. And he snuck in his room and turned on this creepy doll because we had been talking about a reborn doll that I got a few years ago for my birthday, and they were creeped out by the doll. They didn't want to see the doll. They told me, Mom, you got to put that doll away. You can't leave her out because of Annabelle. You know what I mean? So I have to keep her in the box. And we were talking about it. So they decided to get me back, well, one of my sons, and played the creepy music in his room. And he scared the shit out of me. To this day, I get weirded out. Like when my son and my daughter-in-law are not home, I swear, I hear things upstairs. And yeah, it's now you have to Google it. I'm telling you, they look like munchie cheese. Look, Google munchie cheese and labubus. They look a lot alike. But yeah, you're older than us. Well, listen, you're still in our age range. You know what I mean? But munchie cheese were those little. They had a cartoon made from them. They look so much like labubus. They really, really do look like labubus. I think they call them for boo boos, the fake ones. People do sell the fake ones. I don't listen. I'm not spending all that money, but I'm not worried. Those reborn, mine's is beautiful because she's dark skinned. She has a lot of hair. She reminds me of my mother. Like my mother was Afro Latina and dark skinned and stuff. So the doll looks just like my little sister, just like her when she was a baby. So I love it so much. But my son's not so much, not so much. I bought so many Labubu dolls and Labubu stuff this year, but did it online, so never saw how creepy it was. They're creepy. They're creepy. I know, and I love horror movies, but I don't want to live in a fucking haunted house. You know what I mean? Like I like horror movies because I know that they're fiction, but like I like true crime, but I don't like things with kids. I don't like things with babies. True crime with adults, I can watch, but things with kids and babies is extremely hard for me because I can never understand somebody harming a baby or a child. I can't. So those are extremely hard for me because they're real. They really happened. You know what I mean? Somebody lost their life. Um, so true crime with kids and babies I can't watch. but I can watch horror movies. And my husband used to get on me all the time about that. You could watch horror, but I'm like, yeah, I don't like watching shooting movies, like none of that. He's like, but you could watch, stabbing and machetes. I'm like, yeah, that is super fake. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch movies about shootings and like that just makes me think living in New York, our neighborhood could get shot up. I don't know. He doesn't understand how I could compartmentalize that shit. Like that shit. I'm not living in the woods. I'm not going camping. Never been a camping person. I mean, I went camping as a little kid, but we stayed in cabins and shit. I'm not going in no tents. So I don't got to worry about Jason Voorhees. You know what I mean? Like shit like that just didn't make sense to me. Hey, JJ, how are you, manita? Yeah, you know. Oh, me too. I love the Hellraiser movies. I listen. I live all of those, all of the movies. My favorite movie, because I like werewolves. Werewolves are like one of my favorite genres of horror. The Howling is still my favorite werewolf movie. There's one called Dog Soldiers that was um in the UK, like English soldiers that were in Scotland, and they were doing like a training. They thought they were doing a training, so they weren't even given weapons with bullets, and they were used as bait to like trap a werewolf. And it wasn't a werewolf; it was a family of werewolves. And the way that these soldiers fought is like real G shit. Like they didn't do the typical things like you're running down the stairs. You don't run out the house. You run upstairs. You know what I mean? Like that never makes sense to me. You're running from somebody. You run past the front door and run up the stairs. Run the fuck out the front door. Get away. Like I never understood that. But they did some real shit. Like tried to run, leave the house. They couldn't. Tried all the things. They got trapped upstairs. They're instead of the werewolf breaking down the door and them just staying there like they breaking through walls to get to the other room. Like that's some real shit. That's some shit I would do. I'm trapped in a room. You're trying to come through the door. I'm gonna break through the wall, go through the other room, and so I really Dog Soldiers. If you haven't seen it, they have it free on YouTube, the full movie. They also have it on like a bunch of movie sites. I think it's on Amazon Prime. It's an amazing werewolf movie. It's an amazing, amazing werewolf movie. The Howling is really old, from like 1986. The werewolf transformations were still some of the best I've ever seen, and there was no CGI or any of that. They had to do that with real like effects. You know what I mean? Like they had to use pumps to make the werewolf look like their skin was pulsating. That was one of the best werewolf movies ever. So anyway, don't come to my house. Listen, I don't want no haunted houses. I can't do it. I can't do it. I never really played with dolls. I didn't either because I didn't have many dolls. Like the first one I really had was a Cabbage Patch doll. Um, and then when I moved in with my parents, I was already 11 years old. She got me a collection of porcelain dolls, but those weren't played with. And those kind of creeped me out a little bit. But I don't know. But I had a bunch of porcelain dolls on their stands and stuff. My cousin had over 300 Barbie dolls. Like my aunt would buy her the Christmas Barbie doll. Those weren't to be opened. She had a bunch in the boxes each year, but never really had dolls. That's why I like dolls now because I didn't really have toys as a kid. I had the New Kids on the Block doll. It was, an action figure. It was like a Barbie doll, but it was Donnie Wahlberg. It came with the Adidas, it came with the Boston jersey, it came with a baseball cap, everything. I wish I had that now. You know how much money that would be worth? I had the Donnie Wahlberg New Kids on the Block doll. Shit. Hey, Salty Pepper, how are you? What about that doll on Trilogy of Horror? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Trilogy of Horror. I don't think I've seen that one. But now I'm gonna look it up. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I can't think of it offhand. But Puppet Master, those little dolls were, creepy. The movie dolls, these are like old movies. Dolls are always creepy to me. They are. They're just really, really creepy to me. I refuse to watch any movie where an animal is harmed. I was preggo when me and Hubs saw that Will Smith movie where the dog got infected and he had to unalive him, had to excuse. Oh, you're talking about where it was about vampires, right? With Will Smith and his daughter. Willow Smith played in it as his daughter. I forgot what the hell is the name of the movie now. I can't believe I forgot the name of the movie. I like that movie where he was in New York. He lived by by the village, by West 4th Street. That's where they shot that at. But yeah, that's sad. That's sad. I don't like to see animals get harmed either. Oh my God, those are creepy. Listen, I can't watch those movies. I watched them and they scared me so bad, especially part two. Smile 2 scared me worse than Smile 1. Like that shit is too creepy. That shit scared me to death. If you guys haven't seen Smile and Smile 2, that shit is creepy as hell. Scary. Me too. I love vampires, werewolves. Those are my things. Vampires and werewolves. And I was thinking of something else. Well, zombies. I like zombies too, but I haven't really seen too many good zombie movies um in a while. You know what I mean? So it's like, zombies, they don't really make good movies, but there's good vampire movies. I like Nosferatu, it came out recently. Sinners was amazing. That's still one of my favorite movies. Sinners is amazing. So I am a horror buff fan. You could pull a pic of one of your life. Oh yes, I could. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna pull this and then I'm gonna tell you guys the story of my sister because I don't want to be here too long. But let me show you what a labubu looks like. That's true. I could have. Duh. Thank you for telling me. I forget that I'm right here. Oh yeah, this one's fucking creepy. $100 for a labubu doll. Y'all crazy as hell. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. Let me show you what this shit looks like real quick. Let me add it to my screen. What the freak? Oh shit. Okay. I forget I gotta add it to my screen, man. All right, hold on. Let me put the comment down. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I'm missing some comments. Hold on. What the movie? I don't know. I said Dog Soldiers, and The Howling. Dog Soldiers and The Howling. The Howling is an old movie with Dee Wallace, but it's still one of my favorite movies. And Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers is not as old. This is the freaking Labubu doll, man. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh, it's me moving it around. Yeah, I'm like, what's happening? Why is it moving? And it was me. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting y'all dizzy. Look at this. Creep. Come on. What the frick? Look at that face. Why do they have those teeth like that? That shit is creepy. That shit is creepy. Munchie Cheese were cute though. Munchie Cheese didn't have these scary little faces. So they have these labubus in all colors, purple, some patterns. Fuck, why is it doing that? I'm trying to get the damn my pointer off the screen, but I can't. Because if I go this way, the picture goes. Good. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I don't mean to get y'all dizzy. So this is what a labubu is. Let me see if I can look up. Stop it right now. Let me see if I can look up. Hold on. A munchichi. Did I spell it right now? Oh my goodness. Look, this was a munchichi. Come on, what is happening? All right, yes. Show me the damn thing. Isn't that cute? But that's not the only one. Where's the other one I just saw? Hold on. Oh my goodness. See, these were munchie cheese. You see how cute they are? But you see how they're full of fur. Like their whole thing. Oh my God, why is it doing that shit? I don't know why it's doing that, y'all. But this is a munchie cheese. But they are so much cuter than the labu. Come out. Nope, I don't want to buy that shit. Damn it. All right, let me. That is the difference. You saw that, right? Like a munchie cheese is cute. The labubu is scary as shit. Scary as shit. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, I like Wendigo too and Skinwalker stories. There's Monsters is good. It has a vampire, a skinwalker, and a demon in it. That one's really good. They have that on Amazon Prime. Um, there was another movie about Wendigos too. I can't remember. Oh, Until Dawn. Until Dawn is has Wendigos. Like that's a good movie. That came out recently. Hey Mandy, how are you? Until Dawn is a good one. It has Wendigos in it. Hey, my Sir Lancelot. Hey, Coffee. How are you? I'm sorry. I hope yes, girl. That is my shit. I love that movie. I watch it all the time. They have it on HBO Max. I watch it all the time. I love that movie so much. because it's like a time period movie. It shows racism and it has fucking vampires. Like what? Like it's amazing. Like you know what I mean? You think it'd be something to teach you a lesson, which it does, but then it has vampires. Like, come on. That was like the perfect movie for me. Chucky movies. Yeah, I like Chucky movies too. I like the original Chucky movies. You know what I mean? Tales from Oh my god, Creep Show. Creep Show 1 and 2. Those are my shit. They made some other creep show like get up out of here. Tales from the Crypt, I love it. Bordello of Blood, Demon Night with Jada Pinkett. Love those movies. I love them. And what? Tales from the Dark Side too. That was an old show. I don't know if you guys remember that. Tales from the Dark Side. The movie Wolf. I like Wolf, Wolfman. Um, what's the one with Anthony Hopkins in it? Was it Wolfman too? There's a new Wolfman, and then the old Wolfman with Benicio del Toro. That guys, I could talk about movie. That's scary. I know. I know. Munchie cheese, right? I remember too, and that's what the Boo Boos reminded me of, except for their creepy ass smile. Munchie cheese were super cute, super super cute. Horror and true crime. Yep. I like American Werewolf in London and The Gate. Oh yes. Yes. No, I like those too. I like American Werewolf in Paris, but of course American Werewolf in London is the original. I like the second, American Werewolf in Paris too. All those movies. I don't know. Those things come straight out of hell. What the hell? Oh no! Have you seen the movie Robert the Doll? Chris Hansen. I saw the documentary on Robert the Doll, and then they made movies on Robert the Doll. That is a doll, like it looks like a ventriloquist dummy. That's what it looks like. And it was a doll that they said was cursed and cursed his family. And that is crazy. There's a whole documentary, and Robert the Doll is terrifying. Terrifying. I would never want a doll like that. No, thank you. He would just show up in different rooms, kind of like Annabelle. But Annabelle really wasn't one of those old porcelain looking dolls. It was a Raggedy Ann doll. The one from Ed and Lorraine Warren was really a Raggedy Ann doll. But yeah, that's crazy. This did my Steven come in? Hey Steven, how are you, my girl? They aren't cute. I know that. I don't think they're cute either. I don't think they're cute either. Now you see why the prank was so good. Yes, because that smile, that creepy ass smile. Listen, I would rather cuddle with the real Pennywise than have a Lenono. JJ said Lenono. What the hell, JJ? Yes, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal. There was the one before, when that shows you Hannibal growing up and why he became this, because like a bunch of Nazis fed his little sister to him, unbeknownst to him. Yes, that's why he became like crazy and a cannibal. Tales from the Crypt episode about the Santa that escaped from the. Oh my God, terrifying that the little girl lets him in. The little girl lets Santa in after she had killed her husband and stuff. Yeah. So now her husband can't help her because she done killed her husband, threw him down the well, and now the Santa comes and the little girl lets him in. Crazy, crazy. Oh, I finished all of Welcome to Derry. I love that show. I watched all the way to the season finale. I was so sad. I don't know. My sons were like, I don't know if they're gonna make any more seasons. I'm like, they better make some more seasons. They better make some more damn Welcome to Derry seasons. I love that show. That's like it tells you about Pennywise the clown from the movie It, like his origins. So anyway, okay, let me get down here so I could tell you guys about my sister. Okay, so today, hey Lisa Ann. So today would have been my sister's birthday again, right? My sister would have been 55 today because she's 5 years older than me. We have the same father, not the same mother, but it didn't matter to me. That's my sister. I don't want to hear half, none of that shit. That shit don't. The Omen, oh my God. What? You're taking me back. The Omen is creepy as hell. How about the new Omen about the female? That's crazy too. That one freaked me out too. Off to the bushes. Thank you for being here, Mayday, and please feel better, Mama. I hope you feel better. That is the worst. I think that everybody's getting sick. Oh, the second season is coming. Okay, good. I think everybody's getting sick. It snowed yesterday. It didn't snow for Christmas. It snowed the day after Christmas. Yay us. Um, so I think it's something just going around like, because this headache has been here all day. It's not even trying to go away. Do you know Pinhead could destroy Pennywise? I think he could too, definitely. But Pennywise was like from another planet, like crashed down. So he's not even just a monster. He's like an alien monster. That just puts a whole other layer. You know what I mean? I have a giant cardboard Pennywise. I would stand up on my porch for Halloween and shine a red spotlight on it. People used to take family photo. That's creepy. I would be terrified of that. You don't do scary movies anymore. I love them. I love them. Thank you. I love scary movies. I enjoy it, and then I don't like to watch it at night, like right before I'm going to bed, especially if my sons are still at work, because I scare myself. I love them, but I scare myself because I'm in the house by myself, so I won't watch them before bed. I'll watch something to like take my mind off of scary crap. Um, yeah, my sons laugh at me because I watch the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I used to watch American Dad, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers over and over and over to go to sleep. Like this, put it on and let the shows just keep going because I need to go to sleep with something funny. You know what I mean? That's such a great sequel. I don't usually have like a sequel or prequel, but a great movie. Yeah. Welcome to Derry was amazing. Amazing. I'm just very tired. Oh yeah, I know because a puppy's like a baby. A puppy and just like a kitten when they're first born, especially yours was very young. Like when I got my kitten, she wasn't supposed to be away from her mother, but her mother got hit by a car. So I had to like feed her with a bottle and everything. And then we had to graduate the cat from just cat formula, which I didn't even know was a thing, to cat cereal in the formula the same way you would with babies until the cat was old enough to start eating on its own. But I had to bottle feed my cat, so same thing, they gave you your dog before they were supposed to, right? Your dog wasn't supposed to be separated from its mom so early. So that's why they wake up like babies. They wake up hungry, crying, and all the things just like babies. Then I'm sorry, 'cause I know you must be exhausted. But wait till he gets a little older. Oh my God, it's gonna be so amazing. My brother is a lot older than me. Some of my best memories staying up late watching creature features on Saturday night. Yep. Well, I'm the oldest. My sister was older than me, but then it was me, and then all my brothers and my twin brother and sister were the last born. So me and my sister were the eldest. Then I had a bunch of brothers, all brothers, and then one little sister when I was already grown. My little sister was born when I was 21. So I'm 21 years older than my twin brother and sister. But we probably covered this. But oh, thank you. I didn't talk about my eye makeup. Thank you. I used the Huda Beauty, the Pretty Grunge palette. I used that, and then I didn't. I wanted like silver to like really sparkle. So then I went into the Smoke Show, the Color Pop, and just put that silver over top because I wanted it to be like really really silvery. And the Huda is beautiful, but it didn't have a silver that like blinged. So anyway, it's Color Pop and Huda on my eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much, my Steven. The obligatory what's on my eyes. I'm trying to, tone down the makeup, not do all the crazy stuff because I don't want it to look ghetto. I mean, I'm still gonna wear makeup however the hell I want. You know what I mean? But trying not to be ghetto. Hey Tina, how are you, Tina Beagle? So good to see you. Anyway, okay. Hey, just saying, how are you, my girl? Feliz cumpleaños to your beautiful hermana. I'll catch replay. I have family over. These people never go away. Listen, it's still the holiday season, girl, until January 1st or 2nd. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it, especially if family comes from out of town to visit. That you're done. You're done. But enjoy your family time, mama. And thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Even though Pennywise munching on people so vividly made me sick to my stomach for real. And oh girl, I know, but no, don't spoiler alert for people who haven't seen it. Yeah, just be aware it's gory, it's graphic. Pennywise eats kids. That's what he does. Okay, he kills, but his main objective is children because they're easier to scare. He feeds off of your fear. Like the fear makes you taste better, and children are much easier to make them fear. Their fear is just like exquisite. You know what I mean? Because kids have imagination, so you could play with the kids' imagination and just make their fear like out of this world. So he prefers children, if you know what I mean. I became an aunt at 6 in kindergarten. He was more like an annoying younger brother. I became an aunt at 10. At 10 years old, my sister, excuse me, no, I'm lying. Because my sister got pregnant at 13. So that would make me 8. Sorry, I was 8 when I became an aunt for the first time. And my sister, when she passed away, she has 6 kids. Hey, Miss Lisa, how are you? What's in the outer color? The outer color is just the Huda. It's like the pretty grunge. I used like some burgundy colors, and then I just used the shimmer, and then I used the silver from the Color Pop. So that's what I have on the outer corner. Just like a burgundy kind of colors. Um, I didn't really care for The Shining that much. Oh, but you know what's good? The prequel to that, Doctor Sleep. Have you seen that, Mandy? Doctor Sleep is really good. It's about the people that shine and somebody that's harming people that shine. That they're coming for them and their abilities because I guess they gain their abilities when they kill them. So Doctor Sleep is really really good, and it's with Danny Torrance. Jack Nicholson's son. Danny Torrance is grown in this, and so it's really good. Anyway, Doctor Sleep. Look into it if you haven't seen it. It's really good. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much. Don't mind my rude ass. I, I came in and joined right and listen. Listen. You didn't understand what was going on in The Shining. That what was going on in The Shining is that Danny Torrance has an ability. It's called people that shine. That's why it's called The Shining. And the older gentleman, the caretaker to that big hotel, he had the ability to shine too, which means he could see, like, have visions, and Danny could too. That's why it's called The Shining. Not it's called The Shining because the little boy shined. That's just having visions. And what happened is like his father was like reincarnated back many many decades before. Somebody that was a caretaker had harmed his family there, his twin daughters and all the things. So it was like a reincarnation, like his father was a reincarnation of the first caretaker, and that's why he said it was like I was meant to be here. So it's like this weird story of a reincarnation, and he was like drawn back to that hotel and was supposed to harm his family, except that his son had the ability of foresight, which helped him, so he wasn't able to harm his family because of his son's foresight. So it's like it is confusing, but yes, it does explain it better. Yes, it does. You're right. You're right, Mandy. It does explain it better. Anyway, okay. I'm trying to get down. Avatar. I want to see the new Avatar. Fire and Ash. I love Avatar. I like the second one. Well, not better because they're good. I love Avatar, but I enjoyed the water one more. Okay, I'm trying to get there. Sorry. My husband and I were born in our teens. I was almost due with my first. Got so scared watching The Exorcist. Oh, girl, especially when she does the spider walk backwards down the stairs. Shit, listen, The Exorcist still scares me to this day. Dick Halloran was the old dude in The Shining, and Dick Halloran was in. Yes. Oh my God, that's so true. I never thought of that. I never realized that, JJ. Dick Halloran, that's right. He's the one that was shining in The Shining, right? Because he had the ability to see things. Oh my God, JJ, I didn't know. I did not put that together. He was young and Welcome to Derry. Yeah, remember when he said at the end of the season finale, he was like, who are you? He was like, I don't know yet. Oh my God, JJ, you just like, that just blew my mind. That just blew my mind. I get The Shining now. Oh, you didn't back then. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I was like, okay, so I just explained it for no reason. I know. Listen, there's so many, but it depends on like what you're into, right? Some people are into like creature kind of movies. Some people are into like ghost type movies. There's a lot of first person type movies, like where like those Blair Witch where they're recording from that kind of view. I like those movies if they're done right. You know what I mean? Um, so it depends on what you're into. You need to watch The Long Walk. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that. My son told me it was really, really good. But I haven't watched it yet. But I do want to see that. My son told me it's really, really good. The new Frankenstein is the shit. My son put me on to that. My son and my daughter-in-law, they put me onto that, and I watched it over and over and over and over again. I watched that so many times. It's on Netflix, guys. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing. It's amazing. Dick Halloran said he was invited to run a friend's hotel. I missed that part. Now you're gonna make me, when this ends, go and watch the last episode again, JJ. You're gonna make me watch the last episode again because I missed that. I didn't hear him say that. That's crazy. Halloran was used in 3 books. He was a cook in the army, so that's sort of where he is at in the penny. Yeah, oh my God. I see you guys are like putting pieces together for me. Now I'm gonna want to go watch The Shining again. Now I'm gonna go watch Welcome to Derry again because I'm telling you the episodes, whenever a new episode will come out, because they came out every Sunday at 9, I would watch the previous episode before I saw the new one that just came out, just to refresh my memory. But Lori Jones should have her own show. Shit, don't give her any ideas. Shit, don't give her any ideas. That's why Dick is all packed up in the end of Welcome to Derry. He was leaving to go run the Overlook. JJ, that's crazy. My sister, I used to love all the Stephen King books and James Patterson books. I used to love to read so much. I need to go back and read. Yeah, me too. That was from my childhood too. Instead of a club book, Cindy's movie review book, right? That's true. Movie review club. Yes, we can do that. And like Jules does, like they watch movies and stuff. I would love to do that. I would love for us to have a place where we could just watch a movie together. Like I think that's so fun. I love movies. I enjoy that. Like I'll do my diamond art and or assemble Legos and be watching a movie while I do that. But anyway, let me tell you the story about my sister because my head is banging and it's like I haven't even told you guys the story. So my sister was an addict from very, very young. My sister struggled from a teenager. I didn't start using till I was 21. Anyway, my sister was an addict. So I became an addict later in life. I moved to the Bronx. My sister was living in the Bronx. Um, I ran into my sister twice. I ran into my sister once at Rikers, but I'll tell that in another part of my jail series. But I was at Central Booking, right? I was at Central Booking, and like I told you guys, those cells had like 20 women in a cell, and there's 3 benches, and then there's along the fourth wall is the cell, like where they open the cell, and then there's a little bit of a wall past that, and there's a door so that they can close the door if you're too loud or whatever. I don't know what the necessity for the door was. The men, their cell didn't have a door. The women's did. Um, I know I didn't realize that either, Stephen. Hi, Stephen Rivera. How are you? So I'm sitting on one of the benches, and there's 4 women laid on the floor. There's 4 women, and the one on the end that's like nearest the other wall that's facing me has her back to me. It's winter, so everybody has coats on and stuff. So I'm there for like overnight, right? So we're eating, and two of the women on the floor didn't want to eat. They were feeling sick. They didn't want to eat anything. But the girl at the end didn't want to get up. She didn't want to move at all. Like every time they would bring us a sandwich or something, people would say, "Hey, they're giving food," and she would just like grunt, like she wouldn't talk. She would just grunt. So we know, right? Leave people alone. You don't mess with people. You don't want somebody to be like, mind your fucking business. They're grown adults. If they don't want to eat, what can you do? If the officers are not making them eat, like you can't make them eat. So I'm there 24 hours, waiting, overnight. You're waiting, 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 because there's no court after a certain time. In the middle of the night, you're not going to court. So the next day, we're sitting there, and now they're starting to call people for court. And the girl on the end, she felt so sick that she couldn't even, she's at the end, and the toilet is in the corner, right? It's just the toilet. And she felt so sick and so weak that she couldn't even get up to make it to the toilet. So where she's laying at, there's women along that wall, but there's enough space that if she throws up on the floor, she isn't hitting anybody's shoe, but it's still close enough that it's like, you know what I mean? Like the throw up is right near your feet or whatever. So the woman on the end starts like gagging, like she's gonna throw up. And so she starts throwing up. And the girl that's sitting right in front of her stands up and starts like screaming and cursing and all of this stuff. So a lot of people are like, what the hell, what's going on? And she decides, the woman that's standing up decides she's going to kick the woman on the floor. She's going to kick her in the face. So she kicks her in the face, right? And the woman grunts like she's in so much pain she can't even stand up. She just got kicked in the face. So then the girl goes to kick her again. And not a girl, a woman, right? The woman goes to kick her again. And that's when the woman on the floor says, "Yo, what the fuck?" And as soon as she said, "Yo, what the fuck?" my stomach flipped. Like my stomach flipped. Because I'm already pissed. Like you just kicked this woman. She's sick. You know what I mean? So I'm already mad. A few girls are like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, bro, she's sick. Like, it's not that serious. So I'm already like, "Yo, I'll get some toilet paper. I'll clean it up for her." You know what I mean? But then when the person says, "Yo, what the fuck?" I recognize the voice. I recognize the voice. So I stand up and I go and I walk around and I look at her in her face and I'm like, and I say her name, and she looks at me and I'm like, "Yo, it's hard to tell the story without saying my sister's name, but I can't say it. So I'm gonna call her Fulana." Okay. So I'm like, "Fulana," and she looks and she's like, "Cindy?" I'm like, "Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, get your ass up. Get your ass up," I tell her. And she's like, "I can't, I'm sick." So the lady, the woman, is talking shit. And I'm like, "Yo, this is my sister. This is my sister. You need to chill right now." And I'm not a tough guy, none of that. But again, like I had tunnel vision. Like I'm just realizing this is my sister. This is my sister that's been laying there all fucking night without eating, without being able to move. And now you just kicked my sister in the face. "Hey, Paula, how are you?" Um, so I'm furious now. I'm fucking furious. So I tell my sister, "Get up." And she's like, "I can't." So the girl is still talking shit. And I'm like, "Yo, you need to chill right now. You need to chill right now." So I don't remember what it was that she said. And she said something slick. So she's still against this wall, standing up. So I'm going to try to bend down to pick up my sister. And I don't remember if she tried to like push me back or some shit. I saw her hand coming towards me. I'm already mad. Like I'm trying to pick my sister up. I'm trying to move her to where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I don't remember if she reached to like push me or some shit. And it was all she wrote. It was all she wrote. We started fighting. My sister got strength. I don't know where she got strength from because she was just out of commission. So we start fighting this female, and now I'm mad. I'm mad I'm in jail. I'm mad I've been there all night. I'm mad I haven't been able to take a shower. I'm mad that you just kicked my sister in the face. So I'm taking out all my rabia on this bitch. You kicked my sister in the face, dude. So we're fighting and shit, and now it's getting a little rowdy. So now you hear the officers are coming. So I tell my sister, get the fuck over here. So we go and we sit along the wall. The girls move over because they already saw, like, I'm already hot. We're hot. My sister sits next to me. The officer comes in, and the other bitch sits down. And the officer's like, what's going on? I'm like, nothing. She fell. I say, I tell the officer, nothing. She fell. So I picked her up and told her to come over here. I'm like, could we have some tissue? Because there's still vomit on the floor. I'm like, could we have some tissue to pick up the vomit? You know what I mean? Yada, yada, yada. And you don't snitch. Like the girl, if she would have snitched, she has to still be in the cell with us, right? The only way she could have snitched him, like, officer, can I talk to you? As soon as she says that, we already know you snitching, you're still done. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way for you to snitch without everybody knowing you snitch. So you gotta handle that. You gotta handle that. You know what I mean? Um, Sorry, I'm just trying to see the comments. Oh my God. That's true. That's true, JJ. They can't act like they don't know what'll happen. Um, so anyway, she's still not feeling good. Now she's crying because she feels so sick, so bad. And I feel so bad. And I'm like, yo, you haven't eaten. That makes you feel worse. I'm telling my sister, you have to eat. She's like, I can't. I'm like, you have to eat. So I asked the officer, please, she hasn't eaten. Can I get an orange at least? If there's no more sandwiches, just give me a few oranges. So they give me an orange, and one of the girls there was like, here, take my orange. So I'm peeling the oranges for her. I'm making her eat the oranges. And we're sitting there, and I'm like rubbing her face, like, oh, I was so angry. Like, this is my sister, and this whole time I could have been trying to comfort her, trying to make her feel better, like she's sick. You know what I mean? And I just felt so bad because my sister went through hell. Went through hell, and it's just crazy. I'm there the whole time, and my sister's sick, and then the person that happens to get kicked in the face, oof, is my sister. Oh my God, I feel dizzy, guys. I just got dizzy real quick. That was weird. Maria, shut your ass up. Hey, Nanny. That's not snitching when you don't live by the code of the streets, Maria. There's a whole different thing. When you live by the code of the streets, you can't snitch. But an average person, that's not snitching. That's being a law-abiding citizen. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to let people commit crimes against you and not tell. That's not snitching. That's not snitching. That's a whole different thing. That is a completely different freaking thing. Yeah, yeah. I told JJ that story years ago. And it was crazy that I didn't know that was my sister. She hadn't spoken the whole time. She hadn't spoken the whole time. And then after I make her eat and all the things, now they're calling names. So I felt so bad because they called me. I go see my lawyer. My lawyer's like, yeah, you're going home on your own recognizance. So now I come back in, and I'm like, sis, once you go out and you see the judge, they send you out from there. You don't go back into the cell. So you go see your lawyer. They tell you, listen, you're probably gonna get remanded. You're gonna be sent home. So my lawyer was like, you're gonna be sent home. So I go back in, waiting for the judge to call me, and I tell my sister, sis, are you gonna be okay? Like, I'm about to go home. You know what I mean? They didn't call her name yet, and I felt so bad leaving her. And she's like, I'm good. I'm like, sis, you're not good. You were just sick on the floor all night. Like, you know what I mean? And that was the hardest thing, to leave, to go home and leave my sister there. Even though she was older than me, like, we always looked out for each other. You know what I mean? And it was hard to leave her. Like, I wanted to wait there. And she's like, "Son, go home. You got babies at home. Like, go home." You know what I mean? And it was hard. It was hard not to stay there. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. I don't know. I tried to do something quick. I've been trying to do something quick, and because I have a bad headache today, I didn't want to do too much. I didn't even want to. I took off my lash extensions because my headache was that bad. But I didn't want to come on without, without lashes. So I put on some quick false lashes. I think that's causing my headache to get worse too. You know what I mean? I snitch. I pay way too much in taxes. So yeah, hello 911. Can you come check a mofo before I have to show them that the South doesn't pay? Right? Listen, You don't live by the code of, I don't live by the code of the streets. So I'm gonna call the cops too, because I'm not going to jail for anyone. Not for anyone. Back then, I was living the code of the streets, right? I was doing all that reckless stuff. I'm not proud of it. I was living that stupid life. And you, so you got to follow the rules that come with living that life. I don't live that life now. You come try to rob me or you something, I'm calling the police on you. I'm gonna let them handle that. I'm not trying to handle that. No, thank you. That is not a thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just wanted to come do this live, guys, because I had it scheduled, and Maria was so sweet and was like, "Oh, Cindy's going live," and KK was so sweet and, "Oh, Cindy's going live," and it just, I didn't want to be like, "No, I'm not." Jokes on you, you know. But hopefully Jules will go live so that I can have something to listen to, because I'm gonna go wipe off all this makeup. I'm gonna make me some dinner and I'm gonna lay my happy ass down because this head is getting worse. It's getting worse. I don't know what the fuck to do. I took pills and nothing helps. Nothing helps. It's a migraine, because when it gets like this, there's nothing I can do for it to go away. The only thing I can do is go to sleep. If I go to sleep, it'll go away. You know? But I'm sorry guys to cut it short. I really have a bad, it's getting worse, guys. My headache is getting worse. It's oh my God. Always feel like I actually have company during, and I appreciate that, Mama Goose, and that makes me happy. And that makes me happy. And I'm so sorry for your losses. And I appreciate you guys being here. Seriously. You know, thank you to Betty and to Shy Shy. I appreciate you guys. And just all of you guys being here. I appreciate you guys. I love you too. No, it's okay. Oh, it's okay, Sophie. I'm sorry that I'm ending. I have a really bad headache, guys. They're the worst, salty pepper. They're the freaking worst. I've suffered with migraines since I was 5 years old. So I know when they're getting really, really bad. And mine's is getting really, really bad. Like mine's are debilitating where I can't even have my eyes open. And it's getting to that point where I'm starting to feel nauseous. So I need to end because I feel really nauseous. Thank you. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest. I never use lashes. Yeah, they weigh your eyes down. They weigh your eyes down. Yeah, you should. You should do a pair. You don't have to buy a heavy pair. Like the pair I'm wearing, these are kind of heavy. You know what I mean? Like I did the most, and I know I have a headache. I don't know why I decided to do this shit. No one is gonna make my headache worse. That's what I get. Hey, my Shauna, how are you? Thank you, JJ. I love you too. But don't forget the lip gloss. That's right. You got to do the 100 layer lip gloss challenge. I heard cat food helps with the headache. Ew, never, never in my freaking life. You can't pay me to do that shit. You cannot pay me to eat no damn cat food. Ew, oh my God, that's disgusting. But I thank you guys for being here, and I hope somebody else goes live so at least I can listen with my earbuds in. I'm sorry I cut it short, guys. I have such a terrible headache. I love you guys, y como siempre, te quiero mucho, mis amores. Thank you guys. I don't know. That's not adulting, JJ. Adults don't eat cat food and shit. Only thing that ever helped my migraines. What was what? Was what? Sleep, not cat poop or cat food. Love you guys. Bye.